Cool. All right, welcome to MTG, Brad. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, so we just got some technical issues out of the way. I'm starting up kind of like a new version of the stream here, so this is kind of like series two. Yeah, so let's get started with some dailies. Red and green spells. Yeah, let's do actually. Let's go into ranked for the green spells. Oh, that's Singleton. This one here. Yeah. So this one, this green deck here, best case scenario, we get a Steel Leaf Champion out on turn two. Okay. Two lands and a Steel Leaf Champion. I feel like we should keep this. Having it come down on turn three is still pretty decent, I think. You know, it's not our turn two, but and you know, this might be a lesson here for us because we probably want to shoot for elves off of the mulligan. There we go. We got our. So we're going to be counter swinging the Vanguard, probably regardless of what they put down next. I don't like to fight the Vanguards with the pay for life. Oh boy, indestructible thing. But you know, if we our threshing Bronodon, I think, is actually looking pretty good here. So let's swing it. You know, we're going for the life total. So if they're going to be paying 4 life, okay, they didn't do it. Cool. And let's get this going. Steel Leaf Champion. I was thinking maybe we should play some defense with the Thrasher, but I think this is the way to go. Double Vanguard for the opponent. We're going to be able to get by them on the attack with the Steel Leaf Champion. The Steel Leaf Champion can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. So I think that's going to help us just get through some damage. You know, the Vanguard only gets the buff when it's attacking. Got my stress thing here. It's actually good hand exercise. I'm trying to start playing guitar again. It's been a long time since I played a lot, so I'm trying to get back up. And, okay. So let's go ahead and swing in with both. Like I was saying, if they want to pay 4 life, I'm cool with that. Okay. Let's go with the Ferox. This card is just amazing. I love this card. There you go. It's a win. Yeah, so this deck, as you might guess, you know, it's very, what is it, turn 4 there. Very early, like late early game oriented. Not as much as like red deck wins or anything like that, but you know, it's still, you know, if the game drags out, it's not going to be a good thing for us. So, you know, that's one of the downsides. But if you're looking to just jam some quick games, you know, if you want the game to only be like 5 minutes, this is a fantastic deck for that. Okay, let's mulligan. Yeah, this is fantastic. Look at that. We got our Steel Leaf Champion coming down on turn 2. So this already looks like a win for us, I think. You know. Oh, and we played first. This is, let's see if they just concede. Because For my money, it does not get any better than that. Steel, it's turn 2, Steel Leaf Champion. Unbelievable. So let's draw some stuff. Well, actually, let's get in damage. That's more important. So 6 damage for opponent. We're not going to play Growth Chamber Guardian yet. Let's grab the... What are they on? White, black. So probably no flyers. Let's go with the Ferox and pass. So that way it'll, you know, buying us a couple more turns before they can turn it off to cast down, that kind of thing. Okay, so it's the Johnny. Seal Away. Hitting Steel Leaf Champion. Alright, we do have Thrashing Brontodon for enchantment removal. So that might be worth doing. Might see a Kaya's Wrath, but I doubt it. Maybe. Maybe it'll be good not to overcommit to the board for the moment. Sarah for the Scales. Okay. Death Touch. Well, they are Sans Death Touch activation, so that is a good thing for us. Swing it in. Ferox, getting it in, getting some damage. Alright, so they're not going to wipe the board, so let's just go wide. Growth Chamber Guardian. Adapt. And I like to do it all in one turn, if possible. You know, Growth Chamber Guardian, another card that, you know, if even used halfway decently, it's just fantastic. For matches like this, where, you know, we're kind of flooded, but we've got 3 more creatures to cast just because of that one, you know, just by including Growth Chamber Guardian in the deck. Alright. Alright, so we drew a Growth Chamber Guardian. Let's get in with both. Attack. I'm surprised they didn't do Vigilance or anything. Let's swing in with both these people. Okay, turning off the Ferox for Mortify. Okay, so the Spirit tokens, they're going to drag this out a little bit. So now that opponent is not as committed to the board, but we have to go. You know, we got to put something. I am kind of thinking that they're going to board wipe. Alright, grabbing the other Chamber Guardian, and let's cast this sucker. So he's ready to attack next turn. So we got 8 damage. That'll remove both their Spirit tokens. And hopefully get us that much closer. Oh, man. Alright. So that's mostly game for us. Unless we draw into... what is it? Okay, we got a Steel Leaf Champion. They're not going to wipe the board. I think that's all the... Yeah, that's all the Growth Chamber Guardians. So I think we're just going to build up as much of an army as we can. And hope for an opportunity to swing in. So if we draw into the Harpooner, that could get us out of this situation. You know, get the removal on the Doom Whisperer. I think we're running 2 or maybe 3 copies of the Cruel Harpooner. Yeah, still nothing. Alright, so I'm just gonna pass turn, I think. I don't want to commit any more to the board than that. Revitalize. Opponent up to 15 now. Yeah, so like I was saying, if the game goes long like this, it doesn't go in our favor. Alright. What are they? Ritual Soot. Okay. Just about... Oh, here we go. Okay. We might be back in this. We got a Cruel Harpooner. And it's right at 6 creature cards in the graveyard, too, which is awesome. So that is going to die, right? That's going to die because of the fighting. It's not just like a straight damage to it. So we're going to have to drop our Growth Chamber Guardian that we kept in our hand. And we can adapt this as well. We're back in the game, which is awesome. That's now we have a Johnny's Pride mate to contend with. Probably seeing that off of the revitalized. Oh, that's fantastic. Need a little bit more board presence to get the cost down for the Galta. They might have a combat trick. Okay. Alright, so no combat tricks there. We're going to take some damage here from a Johnny for a little bit. Then another 3-turn clock off the Light of the Legion, and we're not getting a Cruel Harpooner. So that is a good game. Hats off to you, opponent. Alright. So that's how I play Magic these days. What's up? Doom Whisper, yeah. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Doom Whisper is amazing. Like, just being able to pay that 2 life, it is, it's, like, there's been moments in a game where I'll have the Doom Whisper and just be able to card draw off that pay 2 life and then dig myself out of a hole. And thank you for watching, by the way. I appreciate it. I'm really just kind of starting out here. So let's go ahead and do another one with this green deck. I call it Deuces because it's so quick. You're just start playing, and it's Deuces, and you're out. Win or lose. All right, yeah, this is another one. So we have a turn 2 Steel Leaf Champion here. And this is the ideal draw, and so usually we can. It's deuces, like we've kind of already won. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we might see. You know, Cast Down, Lava Coil, but kind of this is this at least 10 life ish. Kind of like red deck wins in a different way, I guess, in a more stable way, perhaps. Where you're not drawing as much as a red deck, you know, with the crazy exile at the top and this and that. It's just, here's a big creature, send it in really, really soon. Silvergill Adept for opponents. No other merfolk on the board. That was their first one. So we're going to cruise by the Adept with our Steel Leaf Champion. I think we're going to Adventurous Impulse and then a little bit of Growth Chamber Guardian, but let's see what we get off the Impulse here. Galta, yes. So with the Growth Chamber Guardians, this will, every time we adapt it up to 4, that will bring, actually Galta, we can cast it next turn anyway. That's amazing. That is amazing. But yeah, one move, basically, you know, keep Growth Chamber Guardianing. Okay, they got the Lord, Kumina. I actually played what they're playing for a while at one of the seasons, and it was a lot of fun. I just felt like it got to be untenable. Like it just wasn't going to cut the mustard against, you know, as the meta shifted. So they've got no board wipes for this deck, and so I'm confident in committing to the board some more with the Galta. Just a fun card to play too. But it is, even for Galta, you know, it's that early game because, you know, against some Dimir, you know, you might see a hostage. I've seen that, the hostage taker on it, all kinds of madness on there. All right, so let's Growth Chamber Guardian. Get this up to 4. Trickster coming down. That'll resolve. Probably targeting Galta. Yep. Okay, so we got our 4 on the Growth Chamber, and let's see if we can. Actually, the Biogenic Ooze would be a great play. But let's send these in here. We still got some nice damage coming their way. Alright. Got a trade? I think we actually... Okay, we're going to Growth Chamber. It's all we can do. Good turn there. I was happy with that. Good game. All right. 2 wins. Nothing better. Oh, we got one more. All right, so I'm going to take 5 after this next game. But I'm going to keep rocking probably for quite some time tonight. All right. Yeah, this is doable. Like I was saying the last game, we can Growth Chamber into Galta. It's not the ideal plan, but let's get some Pelt Collector. And we'll take it a tad slower. Alright, another Pelt Collector. And then we're going to Growth Chamber. Syncopate. Okay. They, looks like, yeah, I guess they shocked on the stomping ground there for that. Alright. Man, I'm thinking like that counterspell that gets the surveil, but we have to see. We got to press forward. Okay. Maybe. What else they got? Nothing. Yeah, cool. All right, 2 Pelt Collectors going off, and we're swinging in. Very, very nice. 9 damage coming out of opponent. Actually, we'll just see how we shape up when we start our next turn here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching, and please follow. I'm a lifelong Magic player, on and off. And hang on, let me. I know I'm walking directly into a counter spell here, but it's kind of okay. Nice. So we got 2 more damage coming their way off the Pelt Collectors. And I feel like we got enough threats on board to keep things rolling too. But yeah, lifelong Magic player on and off. It was something when I was a kid. I'm 36. When I was a kid, I remember Magic starting and being into it with my friends, and then you know, I've always come back to Magic throughout my life. You know, as my life changes and, you know, doing different things, moving different places. I just realized about 2010-ish just how much Magic meant to me, and I was doing a lot of music, even as recently as a couple weeks ago, you know, just doing lots of music and songwriting, and songwriting is a very big part of my life, but I felt like I wanted to actually give this stream a proper go as well. I'm a big fan of Gary Vee, and I wanted to not have regret about not trying something. So I just got all the fancy bits and bobs and all the titling today. So I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. I'm gonna take 5, and well, 5. I'm actually gonna take like 15. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Hit follow. Thank you so much for the. How do I? There we go. Add friend. Cool. I sent you a friend request. Much appreciated. How do I? Okay. Be right back. See y'all soon.